I never looked at it that way. I just sort of looked at music, and if I like the music, and also sometimes you just work, and sometimes the work is in English, sometimes it's in Spanish. So I guess the biggest tip is just do good work and you'll get hired. You know, I also got to work on things in French and Italian and Portuguese, so, and I speak none of those languages, and, you know, that's it. Just work, you know, stay busy. You know, I worked in Miami for many years, and now LA, and obviously New York is important, but Mexico City is a incredibly important market for production for Latin music. So is Madrid. Medellin, Colombia has risen in the last few years, has become a hotbed of music being created. Things are coming out of Santiago, Chile that are incredible. So there's a lot of places that you can look at that are competitive, and there's a lot going on. I don't think you necessarily look for a mentor. You look for opportunities, and I think as you mentor people, you're not necessarily looking for that either. You just meet somebody and you go like, you know what, I'd really like to help this person out. It's not something that you can look for. I think what you have to do is look for opportunities. And then hopefully the opportunities you find, people will be there, and generally they will. You'll find people come across your path that will give you a hand and kind of steer you in a direction where you won't, you know, hit a wall. Really funny thing about mentorship is really fostering new talent. Whether it's new producers or engineers or artists, that's what's fun. It's just trying to create, being in a position now to create an avenue for new talent, and watching that flourish and grow. I mean, I've had, you know, my opportunities, and now I'm in a position to give other people opportunities. So that's what keeps me, you know, focused and going. Fresh ideas, you know, and they're not going to come from me. They're going to come from young people. Well, Latin music, I mean, we're living in a great time, and I've been saying probably for over a decade that the next movement and superstars were going to come from Latin music. And the reason I feel that is because, you know, pop music traditionally, the root of pop music was the blues. And I think that has been mined for decades. And Latin music now pulls from all these other roots. So all of a sudden the sounds are fresh and new, but they're done in such a way that people who don't really know the music can easily digest it. It's music that comes into the ear easily, and it also, a lot of it makes you want to dance, which is a really great way for people to, you know, connect with music. So I think that the evolution is really just watching all sorts of Latin music fuse with general market pop and seeing that, you know, explode the world over as we're experiencing. I'm not surprised. I've always thought it was just a matter of time.